Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video, we have to go over a new top team for the Nocturne Judicator Primal Lord that has come out not using Reinier. So basically, if you do not have Reinier at Mythic Plus, this is probably going to be your top scoring team comp for the last few days. However, it is going to need a high resonating level. I don't know exactly how much is required, but it does seem like 950 or above. And also, most importantly, getting the Mythic Charm upgrades onto Freyasto, because it is going to be a Mauler team with Freyasto as a damage dealer option. Okay, we're going to go ahead and show you guys this team formation, and then we might compare it with the overall top team and see what is going to be the actual score difference. So this is going to be the team with the Harmonic spell. If you want to take a look at the exact positioning, it will be the main Freyasto in front of Shakir, the Illusion in front of Elijah, the blue-haired twin, Lyle in the back, and they're not even stellar bonded to any hero. They're just here to cast their ultimate and provide the haste buff to your team. Shakir is going to end up in an optimal position from here with the Harmonic spell and Kruger for his debuffs. So this team, it does look crazy. However, it truly is the current second best team option if you don't have Reinier at Mythic Plus. But you will need to have the Freyasto charms at Mythic level because those are going to maximize his damage. And also, ideally have Freyasto at Supreme or Supreme Plus, plus 15, plus 20, or even plus 25 exclusive equipment, because Freyasto is going to be your major damage dealer for this fight. So without further ado, guys, we're going to get right into the run and let's see what we can get. I've optimized it. We've min-maxed it. We'll talk about some min-maxing tips after we're done doing these runs, but I definitely want to compare back and forth at least one run of each of this Mauler version, compared it to the reverse pro epi team, which we were running for pretty much all of the time with Reinier in it as well. So this is great news for players who do not have Reinier. However, if you have Reinier at Mythic Plus, the other team still is going to be outperforming this one. But if you do not have Reinier at Mythic Plus, definitely you can give this team a try. It might be better for you than Rhymes's team or even Muffin's team, which you might have been running previously. And their twins and Mauler team. So this is great news. We have probably 2 more days left of the Primal Lord. Usually the Primal Lord always is like kind of calculated to go down on after 10 days have been completely used up. And then basically on the 11th day, like within hours of that 11th day is usually when the Primal Lord is slain. And by the way, right now we're like 8.5 days into it, so probably, yeah, around 2 days from now it probably is going to be done. So min-maxing, also making sure you're running the optimal teams, all of these are going to be important. Okay, so we have 4 seconds left. This is going to be quite a bit lower score, 182.5 billion damage compared to the Celestial Hypogean team. It is not going to be keeping up with it. If we look at the damage, 41 billion from the Freyasto, 26 billion from the Smokey, but 105 billion from the Midnight Hunter. We have the 25 Mauler faction talents. Those are all you need to maximize your damage, basically down the left side of the tree, getting the attack nodes, and then the 1 energy on hit node in the middle. That is all you need to maximize that. But when we take a look at comparing it, even yesterday, before I had Shakir Mythic Charms, before we had them level boosted by 10 levels, we still got 14 billion damage higher with the Reinier team. And so definitely the Reinier team is going to be heavily outperforming this comp. However, this Mauler Freyasto team is probably going to be better than any other basically team option which is out there. So it is important that I mention it. And now we're going to show you a run of this team, which is the overall top team. We've also basically optimized the levels for it. Reinier and Twins levels hardly matter at all, because it doesn't, their damage is so meaningless to this fight. So I think we're probably going to break 200 billion damage now that we have Mythic Charms on all of the key heroes. And this is what you want to do now, guys. We have 2 days left, so lock in a team. You can do some experimentation of the new team today if you have the options available. Check whether it does better than Muffin or Rhymes' team. But then, depending on your top performing team, look at those heroes. Try to get the Mythic Charm upgrade for all of your key damage sources. So for example, in the Twins Mauler team, if you're using Sonya, you should get her charms because she's a good damage dealer contributor. Also, the Twins charms are going to be important. And then Smokey charms as well, because his damage is boosted quite a lot by the stats. If you're running a team like this, or even the team we just showed before this, then you want to get Freyasto's charms most importantly. But then also Reinier, Shakir, Smokey charms, all of them are very important, even Twins charms. So that is really needed in order to maximize your potential. So looking at it right here, look at this. We already have gone up to 182 billion and we have 23 seconds left on the clock. And that is just going to be the thing. This team is just heavily outperforming anything else in the meta right now. However, that one is not a bad option. Honestly, not bad. considering the fact that it doesn't have Reinier at all. Now, we're looking to break 200 billion. We're definitely going to set a new record, but can we break that 200 billion on our first run? No, 199.2 billion, but there's going to be RNG involved. That is the other thing to keep in mind. Even that first run that we did, it could potentially be a bit higher with good RNG. There's always room for that, but yeah, I think it gave us a good idea of what we could expect. So when you look at the difference here, the Midnight Hunter does less in this comp. However, Frestro heavily outdamages, Smokey as well heavily outdamaging, and Shakira massively outdamaging. Like in the other comp, without like the Reinier charms onto Shakira, Shakira hardly does any damage. But just because of the Reinier charms, look at the 17.5 billion damage from Shakira. He's actually a sub DPS for this comp, not only a crazy buffer. So that is crazy. Okay, we're going to do one final run. I'm just going to probably skip the run. Let's see whether we can break 200 billion damage. Definitely, it is possible for us today with the maxed out we've done. Yeah, we got 200 billion. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm happy with that. And yeah, that is going to be it for our runs for today. Now we're going to talk a bit about the min-maxing. Now in terms of the level boosting, this is also going to be important on the final day because you won't be able to get all of your heroes, for example, to the next level threshold. So what I recommend is you can take all of your heroes to the lower level, like 971, we have them all here. But now what I'm doing is, I'm going to upgrade Frastro's levels first. If you're running any comp involving Frastro, then you should boost his levels first, because he is the hardest hitting damage contributor of your team. So what I'm going to do, because we're running the Celestial Hypogean team, but even if we weren't, we were running the Mauler team with Frastro, we're going to boost Frastro's levels. And we're going to go... We're going to take him to that next level threshold, which is going to be the 981. And that level ending in 1, because you're going to spend essence on it, is going to give a bigger boost to stats than any other level, and that is why taking the hero all the way up there is going to be important. Then for the number 2 priority for the Celestial Hypogean team, I still think I'm going to do Smokey, but Shakira is also a good option. Basically, the big 3 you want for the Celestial Hypogean team are the 3 damages, which are Frestro, Smokey, and Shakira. Try to get all of their charm, all of their levels boosted up to the next 1 level ending point. Now, if you're running that Mauler team that we showed at the beginning, is mainly just you want Frestro and Smokey. Because Frestro and Smokey are the hard-hitting damagers. Shakira is purely a buffer in that comp. Twins and Kruger, basically they're purely buffer and debuffer. They hardly contribute any damage, so you don't need to boost their levels. But Frestro number 1, then Smokey. If you're running a team like Rhymes' team or Muffin's team, where you do not have Frestro, and you're using, for example, like Sonya, Smokey, who are your major damage contributors, you want to boost their 2 levels. I would boost Smokey first, followed by Sonya, and also get their charms, get the mythic charms of all of your key heroes you're running in your Primal lore team. All of these things are going to matter. Make sure your faction talent trees are fully leveled up. So Mauler's here, we have all of the key upgrades for damage. As you can see here, 25 is more than enough. For Hypogean Celestial, you want to max it out, because this is going to maximize your damage. However, honestly, even 25, again, down the left and in the middle crit node, that is enough. But 27 to also get this attack node is good. And then finally, if you can get all 30, which a lot of people can by now, and probably you have it for AFK stages as well, then just get all 30 in the Celestial Hypogean. Is going to be good for you. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Let me know how these teams are working for you in the comment section down below. But basically, as of right now, this is all of the top updated teams. If you are still unsure what is the best team for you, you can check out the previous video I uploaded of the top 5 teams for Nocturne Judicator. We uploaded like 2 days ago. That one covers all of the top teams right now. The only addition to it was the team I showed you in the first run of today. And that is going to be it. So hopefully this is going to work out well for you guys. Good luck finishing in the highest rank you possibly can. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. Make sure to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel. Let's try to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of the season. Also, guys, feel free to check out my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. But thank you guys for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.